All right, all right, all right. So I promised once a day to keep the fools away. So I'm about to do that. And sometimes the fools is your ancestors trying to put the messages on me to give to you. Today's message and lesson I've learned that I learn and then I teach. Sagittarius, we learn and then we teach. Okay. We learn and then we teach. Thank you for whoever this one subscriber is always in here every single time. But I am blessed and thank you for everything you do. Please subscribe, share. Probably already a subscriber because you're in here every time. Thank you. Maybe I'm showing up as myself. Who knows? I might have a setting on YouTube, just inspirational setting. Who knows? Anyway, I'm inspired to give this message. Only because I've been thinking about inner work, inner peace, prosperity, manifestation, and then literally all day. Manifestation, how to get there. So, you want to know the truth of manifestation? Here it is. Want to know how to manifest? Do you want to know the intention of these cards? I've been really kind of studying the intentions of these cards. So what I've learned thus far, and I've really studied this, because you can't listen to a reading and at the end of the day get what you want and not understand what you're listening to, which is why most of the readers say, if you do not understand readings, they have a class, seminar, such and such. This is what I've learned today. I've learned that through readings, it's like a guidebook from your ancestors. Thank you. I must have put that right. So, through readings, it's a guidebook from you. God has accepted your ancestors into the kingdom of heaven in order for them to come down spiritually and to talk to you and to guide you. And if you do not listen to what a spirit, a guide, a mentor is an experienced person. Guides, experienced, God, experienced, angels, experienced. It's an experienced person. It's not from the earthly plane. Absolutely not. This is something different. Something no one, you nor the next, has control over. I've learned. And I don't know why this is an I've learned lesson. Let me pull a card because I want to make sure I am on the right path. So, Queen of Wands. Angels. Transformation. I'll pull a card from every day just to see. Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, my decks are upside down, but I have to tell the truth. Justice. And I want, I just need clarifying card. Magical map of spirit. Don't need to lie. Don't need to lie about this. So I've learned that through tarot, no, tarot is not a direct connection to God. God is his own source. That's why you have to pray, respect, and love and devote yourself to God first. God gave the spirits, okay? So, pray, devote, elect yourself to God. Through tarot, your ancestors, the wisdom of your Akashic records. I don't even know how to say this. If you look up Akashic records, those are your ancestors. So you have God leading you, and where those who will not listen to God, then you have your intuition leading you, which is your ancestors. God gave you the Bible, the big book, the instructions. Your ancestors, however, they're spirits. And so you have to either be enlightened on your way to enlightenment, or you need to be on your spiritual journey to get it. Okay? Spiritual people who are on their spiritual journey are trying to understand the words in which are said of importance versus what can be. It's about the message versus who's saying it. So you can have a great tarot reader, and she'll pull a card and she'll say, "Ooh, the King of Cups," and then they'll interpret it. There's only one way to interpret it. It's your life. How you find out about your life and what these interpretations are and what they mean. That's why they say, go to your birth chart. Okay? They say abundance, success, this, that, no message gets to you that's not meant for you. Truth. Cards will not change. Messages will not change. Destination of messages will not change. Do you have any idea how many tarot readers are? Different this, different that. And the messages that are specifically for you seem to never change. It's meant to be that way. The reason is your specific ancestors are sending you down messages through these readings. The point is not to listen to the reader, because the reader is going to have opinions. That is the black and white, the yin and the yang of tarot reading. However, the message is still the same. You may have, this person needs to get a job. Yeah. If maybe you're not liking your job so much. You're already thinking you're about to head out, and you really want to do what you really want to do. Oh, I really want to be an accountant, but I'm stuck in this job at Taco Bell. Look, Spirit is guiding you towards that job of accountants. You learn how to count money if you follow Spirit. Hey, something you didn't know in high school, but you learned on the way. Then you follow Spirit, which is what's telling you inside and inwardly to take the next step. Because Spirit is the ancestors, your family, your loved ones who died and still had you on their mind. They're trying to tell you, this is what you do. Mind you, the yang of a spirit and spirits is that sometimes you can listen to spirits that are guiding you for the other person. Like, they know you're a good person. This person is a good person, but they got shady outsides. And this is not personal experience, so please don't take it that way. Or let's say they know you're a mathematician, but right now you're doing desk work. But if you look at your Akashic records, if you look at your birth charts, then you will understand, whoa, there is a lot of accounting in my birth chart. Or, whoa, I do really, I know I like to stay at home all the time. I thought it was so wrong, but that's just in my nature. The wrong part is what stops you. The right part is what Spirit is telling you. It's okay for you to be home. If you're a homebody, get a job at home. Hey, yeah. So this is what it is. I've learned that through my entire journey. So let's mix this up a little bit. Difference between good spirits, not bad spirits, opposite spirits. There are spirits who want the best for their family, and then you have spirits who want the best for you. The ones whatever your desire is for you at the moment is exactly the one that you should be listening to at the time. So if you're into, I just want to get closer to my loved one, that is the spirit you should be listening to at the time. If you want to get close to self and what you truly desire inward, then your inner, your first thought, your first mind, your first love should be you. And that is the one that you need to listen to at the time. That's what I've learned. So when a tarot reader pulls a card, okay, and this is crazy, and that flipped over by itself, Magic Stream. I didn't even touch nothing. Actually, y'all saw it flip over and I just picked it up. Magic Stream, this is a stream of information that I am trying to give you. Okay, so this is what I've learned. And I've learned, and I see the Sagittarius mantra is I see. I learn as the thinker. I see as the visionary. And I speak as we got mouths. We ain't scared to use it. It's really kind of weird that Sagittarians, especially me as a Sagittarius with 5 Sagittarius, maybe 6 Sagittarius, just in my tropical, and I'm not even talking about the orb, and I'm talking about the North Node, now South. I'm not talking about anything else but my tropical 5. Okay? And then if you go into my houses, it's so sad. It's not sad. I am blessed to have an emotional aspect of me so I can intake emotion as well as I can express emotion. And express emotion, given that I'm a thinker, I see expressed emotion is easier for me to comprehend, think. Okay, 2 senses. If I got to use all 3 senses, then I might get a little confused up here. We might all have a problem in here because I am fire and water. I am mostly water in all of my houses. I am earth and water in my houses, and I am all fire in my birth chart from sun sign to south node. Crazy. But I have a few, and I got 6 of the 12, actually 6 of the 12 of that in that combination are all Sagittarius. Can't do nothing about it. Okay, so yes, I am a little cocky, but at the same time, I deserve to be because I think, I see, I speak, which means I don't really speak shit that I don't see. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, cussing bothers you, but I don't say things, I don't do things that I don't see. And in order to see, I must have observed, because I'm not just going to outright say something that. Anyway, let's get past that. So the point is, I'm telling you this so that you understand what tarot readings are all about. So that criticizing a tarot reader for it not being your story is not necessarily productive, because you have to understand that this is not just your energy. These are people around you as well. That's what they say. These are energies in and around you, because these are people around you. So when they say Sagittarius, they think if you're alone, then that means that you're thinking this of yourself. Do you understand? If you're in company, then that might be the person that is thinking this of you. If you're neither, but you have someone on your mind, ask your guides and they will speak. If you have something on your mind, then these are the thoughts of the person that needs to speak to you. That's how it works. Okay. So, okay, they say this is an Aquarius sign. Do you know that there are 3 signs sitting under air? Air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Not just one air, there's 3 air signs in one air element. Got it? They're all air elements. So you cannot, and that's what they say, signs don't matter, but it's an air element. And also when they speak of air element, let's say you're a fire sign and it's an air element. When they say compatibility, air feeds fire negatively or positively. Feel it? And then, let's say, when they say you're a cuff baby. Cuff babies, yes, you have to ascend from one cuff to the other. If you're born, and this is my best example, if you're born, because I'm a Sagittarius, and most of my family are all waters, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Excuse me, what my life is like. And I'm a water rising, and I'm an Aries moon. Okay, all fire and a lot of water. So check it. I see Sagittarius. I do water. Feel me? Brain, water. Do see. Okay, so I do see. What I'm trying to express to you is that I've watched what's been happening in my life according to the readings. And I've learned that I am supposed to be teaching you what this is to you, to those to those viewers who don't understand what they're seeing, so that you can get the messages that are meant for you and understand where they're coming from according to your life. You hear me? Okay. Heal the ouch. It's what I do. Home sweet home. So, I was saying, if you're more comfortable working at home, work at home. Let me finish. Okay. So if you're a Sagittarius and it says Sagittarius sign and that doesn't resonate with you, there are 3 fire signs. So it could resonate to either of the 3. The reader labeled it Sagittarius, but it's for either of the 3. Okay? So, let's say they say you're a Sagittarius, and I see a Cancer moon. Okay, because I don't even mention my birth chart. Look. Then you resort to your birth chart. They're resorting to the moon sign. Okay? The moon sign is your inner self that you hide, that other people don't know about. Feel me? If you're a freak, they just like, your moon is just, You know what I'm saying? Or, but there's an upside and a downside. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But the upside is, people with Sagittarius moons, they're, fire moons. They're very passionate in the bed, but at the same time, we're very, outside of the bed is very productive. It's very adventurous. It's very, we do. Okay? We think, then we do. You know what I mean? So it carries from the bed to the life, and never shall the two meet. Hear me? That's why they say Sagittarius, Aries, fire signs are hard to pin down. However, once you got a spin, boy, your life is going to spin. I know that because, I just do me. That's something to say. Anyway, but point being, learn to learn the readings, then learn to learn you, and then learn how this applies to you. You can't half do the work and expect a change. If you want to know how these things apply to you, you have to put in the work in order to apply it to your life. People don't understand what they're good at. People don't know what they're best at, so they settle and they settle and they settle. And you know what settling does? Make you angry and angry and angry. So what you do is learn yourself, learn your birth chart. Try some of that stuff. If it says you're good at math, you know how many assessments there are online that you can take? Take you 5 minutes. Goal assessments, career assessments, this assessments. Figure out what you really like. And then look at your assessments. Compare your assessments to that grid, that birth chart. Just look at about yourself and see what's best for you. Because God wrote your story. And that's the point of this whole thing. Your story is already pre-written. It's already there in your birth chart. And then the Bible teaches you how to live in that light, which is where it all meets together. It's just that some people want it to be their exact life to fit their exact situation, but it doesn't work like that. It works on what's best for you, good karma, bad karma. And then it has, okay, let's say they're talking about family. So it might be your family. Trust me, there's no sex in that reading. That's dead. Or they really, really love you if they want to really, the reader wants to really exaggerate it. However, if you think about the situation versus the sex love part, because it's not about the sex love part, it's about the situation. Compare your situation to what the readers are saying. That is how you use intuition guidance from your ancestors to apply it to your life. And store information. Don't try to change anything. All they're trying to do is let you know what's coming so that you're aware. This is where you need to change. This is where this needs to change. This is where that needs to change. And if you continue to keep serving the same behavior, that's where the Wheel of Fortune comes in. That's when the Hangman comes in. That's when the Hermit comes in, to where you have to reassess, rethink. That's where the Emperor comes in and come out enlightened and stay in faith that you are being divinely guided to where you need to be. That is the point of cards. Thank you. How the heck did I explain that so fluently? Well, I guess I had the bone collector. I mean, this lady is a woman of wisdom. She's a woman of power. She takes all the hurt and collects it. And when you have dealt with it, she keeps it within her and radiates the goodness, the new spirit within. The bone collector. Man. Okay. That's all I had to say this time. 222, 24, 24, 22. That's what that said. That's crazy. And it's crazy that all my readings for my Sagittarius, they all told me I was spiritually guided to do this. And then when they start talking about my specific situations, they stutter a lot. Like, I can't speak because I'm tongue-tied. Maybe that's part of my problem. Maybe I need to work on my I don't even know what to call it. I'll look that word up. That's what I do. But I need to work on that. Maybe we're working on maybe getting into a foreign language might help bridge the gap between my speech. However, be blessed. Love yourself first before you. Okay? Don't forget that. Love yourself first. You are the star of your own show. Love, peace, and hair grease. Be with yourself.